Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Janine of TBOQ, and in today's video we will discuss the difference between an inline hook and a tapered hook. In a previous video I went over briefly just the difference of what it looks like, but in today's video I will give you a little more insight of the difference between the two, just because I had an experience with the inline that I really didn't care for. So let's get into the video. So an inline hook, this is an inline hook, and with my project, with one of the bags that I was working on, the book bag idea, I actually used this hook because it was an 8mm hook, and you could barely see it on the print because these are called Crystal Lights by Susan Bates. And so I used this hook just thinking, okay, it's an 8mm hook. I want to try it out with some t-shirt yarn because I'm used to using like a 5 or a 6. So I just pick up the hook and begin crocheting, and really not paying attention to the difference between a tapered hook and a inline hook. So this is an inline hook, and as you can see, the hook actually runs more closer in line with the shaft of the hook. Now this is a tapered hook, and as you can see, the point actually it sticks out a little more. It's not directly in line with the shaft of the hook. So I picked up this hook and I started working with that project, and I found that that project was really floppy, and I couldn't understand why, but this is the reason why. And this type of hook, an inline hook, it runs along the shaft of the hook, of the neck. The shaft, this is the shaft, which is the neck of the hook itself, but it runs along the shaft. It can offer more control over the gauge when crocheting, and because of the consistent diameter, because it runs like that, it can help maintain a more uniform stitch size and tension when crocheting. And by it doing that, it can lead to more consistent and precise stitches. And so I was unaware of that. So yeah, this is the inline. And inline hooks are good for amigurumi or textured stitch projects. So I will actually revisit that project with that book bag idea, and I will try to work on something else, or just play around with some yarn, some some yarn that I'm not using, kind of play around with it and see how my stitches, try to work on it and see, can I get a feel for actually using this hook again. But for right now, I enjoy using a tapered hook. And so with the tapered hook, like I said, it sticks out a little bit from the shaft. It doesn't run right along the shaft of the hook. And so tapered hooks allow for a smoother yarn movement, making it easier to insert the hook and pull through loops. You can potentially experience faster crocheting with a taper hook. That flow, it enables you to work quickly with projects such as blankets. It can also reduce the strain on your hands for some crocheters, and it helps with consistent tension and improve hook insertion. Should I say. So that is the difference between an inline hook and a tapered hook. And I hope you can actually see. The taper, it sticks out a little bit. With the inline, it actually it falls like right along the shaft. So that is the difference. That is it for today's video, and a little lesson on inline hook and a taper hook. So if you like what you've seen in this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.